Mr. Marshall, as always, thank you very much for your time. We'll chat about your runners on Saturday at Hollywood Bet Kenilworth. You start in race 1 with 2 lovely runners. You've got Unsung Hero and Bank Street.
Yeah, Bank Street's done very well since his good second. His work at home has been good, so I'm pretty hopeful that we can be competitive. But having looked at the field, there are a couple of really well-bred first-timers, so we've got to be wary of those. Unsung Hero, it's his first run since we gelded him. First run back, so I think we'll just wait and see where he runs, and I think he's looking for a little further.
Then we go to race number 2, Kumra Via, I believe is how we say it. Oswald Notes rides for you, ran a lovely fourth on debut, just beaten 3.5 lengths by the speedy Rama for Keza.
Yeah, look, he's a nice horse, you know, and I must say he surprised me a little bit first time out, but he has improved at home and his work is good. But having said that, the same applies to this race. There are a couple of decently bred first-timers, so we've got to be wary. But I think he'll run well.
Race number 3, you've got lovely fillies over here, Mr. Marsh. You've got White Waters, Pentalina and Gondola on the Mola.
Yeah, Gondola on the Mola is going to need another run. She's done well at home and has come on since her first run, which was over 1,000, which was way too short for her. But she will run a decent sort of a race. Unfortunately, she's drawn a bit wide. Pentalina is a very good filly. She's a bit unlucky last time out, but hasn't struck it right with the draw, so it'll be hard for her from that draw. And White Waters, the same applies to her. She's drawn well, but has come on since her last run, so I expect them to run both run well.
Race number 4, you got Becky Sharp, Ashton Aries rides, drawn 11 over the 1,200 metre trip, beaten 5.6 lengths by 1,000 kisses in its last start.
Yeah, she was a little unlucky. She should have run a lot closer than that, but she's very hard filly to work at home. She doesn't relish her gallops and things like that, so we just got to wait and see how she runs on race day. I'm hoping she runs a much better race.
Race number 5, you've got Golden Grey, drawn 12 over 1,600 metres. Not going to make life easy, but this does look to be a better trip for him.
Yeah, very much so, and I think going a little further would be even better. But his last 2 runs have been promising, sort of showing an indication of his early form. I expect him to run a good race. Hopefully the draw is not too bad for him. But yeah, I expect him to be in the money.
Race 6, you got Touchdown. Ashton Aries also rides for you, drawn 1 over 1,400 metres. I see been rested 74 days.
Yeah, he came back. He bled in his last start, so he's come back from a bit of a suspension. He's done well at home. I think he'll just need the run.
Race 7, San Pedro, Look for Vaughan, Silver Operator, all look to be lively chances.
Yeah, San Pedro, I think he's a decent horse, and at the weights, I think he'll be very competitive. Look for Hounds and Silver Operator are drawn a bit wide, so it's going to be tough for them, but they'll run good races.
And the last of your runners, Mr. Marshall, Locky Lightning in race number 9, drawn 2 over 2,000 metres, won a good race last time out.
Yeah, he did win a good race, you know, and everyone makes a big thing about 20 starts to win his maiden, but what people forget is that a lot of those races he ran against winners, because there simply weren't those races for him. So I wouldn't be too surprised to see him be in the money again. In fact, his work at home has been pretty good, so I'm expecting him to be competitive.
Thank you, Mr. Marshall.
Pleasure.